Okay. Hi everyone. Assalamu alaikum. And for all the Pakistanis, yeah, assalamu alaikum. And if you're watching from Philippines, kamusta. And if you're watching from Indonesia, apa kabar. And like if you're watching from other parts of the world, yeah, again, hello, annyeonghaseyo. This is Majid. I'm a KGSP scholar and I'm studying in South Korea. And this session is all about the scholarship opportunities in Korea and the KGSP scholarship. Okay, first of all, going direct instead of going directly, what is KGSP scholarship? I would like to talk about just two things, which are very very important for you guys. Um, no matter if you are applying for the scholarship in Korea or if you are applying for scholarship in any other country, these two things are really very important, very very important, and you guys should ask from from you guys. First one is like why you want to go and study abroad, and the second one is like why choosing this country. These things are really very important. Let me tell you guys. First of all, like why you want to study abroad. There can be many reasons. For example, you guys want to experience a new culture. You guys want to go and study in different country. Making new friends, meeting new people, and experience new culture. That can be one of the reasons for some people. Some people they want to go study abroad because there are more research opportunities, uh, and like the professors they want to work with are a very high qualified professors, so that can be one of the reason. Another reason can be you go abroad, you study, and then you have that passion like, yeah, after gaining some knowledge, I want to come back to my country, and then I want to serve Pakistan. And that's also very good reason for lots of people, and that should be one of the main aim, no matter where you go abroad. And one of the but some people might want to go abroad, like, okay, yeah, I meet this girl online and she lives in Turkey and I want to go and meet her. But don't go study abroad if you're meeting someone on online. That shouldn't be the reason. But apart from that, you guys can have your own reason and you should go and study abroad. That's really a great experience in your life. I will talk about why what was my passion, why I went to study abroad. Second thing is like, it's again very important. Why choosing this country? So, for example, you can have different options. Some people want to go to USA, some people want to go to, let's say, Turkey and Japan, or let's say Korea, Australia. Now you have to ask yourself why you want to go to this particular country. You know, uh, let me tell you my story. For example, I was selected for Turkey, Turkey Bachelors scholarship, and I was selected for KGSP scholarship for Korea, and both are very prestigious scholarships. And I was very confused. Like, at that time, I was asking, like, should I go to Turkey or should I go to Korea? I was asking to many people, and every people have their own opinion. But some people were telling me, like, go to Turkey because you can eat halal food very easily. And okay, that is a good point. Of course, we can go to Turkey, eat halal food, but if you're going for higher studies, then just looking for a country with only halal food is cannot be a good. That wasn't a very strong reason for me. My reason was Korea. It's very highly developed country, and it has like second best educational system in the world, one of the strongest economies, the highest internet speed here, the largest number of the journals they publish every year per their population. So for me, Korea was very very highly developed country, and I loved their culture. That was one of the main strong points. So that's why I chose Korea. So when you are applying, when you are applying for any scholarship, you should choose. You guys should decide. Think about yourself. Go to a room, give yourself some time. Like, okay, why I want to go to Turkey? Why, if not Turkey, why I want to go to Japan, or why I want to Korea? So you guys should take your time and decide. It shouldn't be like that. For example, I know some people do like this. What they do, they have this statement of purpose. They have their application form. They have their personal statement, and that personal statement is made for Turkey scholarships, let's say. But after applying for Turkey scholarship, when they want to apply for Korea, they will just change the name of Turkey to Korea. You know what I mean? So what they do, so like, hey, I love Turkey very much. Turkey is my dream place to go, and they send this documents to Turkey scholarship. But when they are applying for Korea, they will just remove the Turkey from the scholarship, and then they will put Korea, and they will send the documents. But to be honest, this won't work. This is not a, it won't work. Trust me. Unless and until you have a passion for a country, just changing the names in application really won't work. It's not a good thing. So, anyways, like give yourself time. Why you want to go to a different country, and which country? Why you want to, what particularly why you want to go to that country? These questions should be the first questions you need to ask. Give yourself a time before applying for any scholarship opportunity. So anyways, we are done. You have decided. Okay, you want to go to abroad. You have chosen, let's say, Korea as your dream country. The next thing is like, there will always be some problem, some hurdles. For example, like there will be always some people who will say like, why are you going abroad? Come on, uh, shadi kar lo. That the log will be one of the hurdles in your life. They will say like, like no, don't. There's no need. Why you're leaving your family? You will go and study abroad for 3 years, 4 years. It's no use. You don't love your family and these kind of stuff. You don't love your country. There will be people who will say like that. But again, like it's not. Just don't care about the people. Log kya kahenge? It's one of the thing which have killed more dreams than any other thing. What people will say, that thing has killed a lot of dreams. So don't care about what people think. If you have your dream, if you want to go to abroad, if you have that passion, like I want to study abroad and I want to come back and serve my country, help my family, just go. Choose your country and go. Inshallah, God will help you and God will, um, tell you how to go. Okay, Kurban Olivia. So we have lots of people here. Sayyid Ubaid Jilani, welcome and thank you for joining this broadcast. And please keep on sharing it so that other people will also get benefit from it. Anyways, so now you have decided you want to go. You have chosen your country, Korea in this case, and then you forgot about the people. You just you don't give a bullshit to the crap like what other people will say, and you have decided like yeah, you are very self confident and you want to go to Korea. So now here's the opportunity for you guys. This is called KGSP scholarship. So now my whole discussion from this point will be Korean government scholarship program. So let me know, guys, if you have ever heard of this scholarship before, KGSP. I would like to see you guys commenting. How many of you guys have ever heard of this scholarship before? KGSP scholarship. And by the way, how many of you have ever dreamt of studying in South Korea? Do let me know. I just wanted to uh, see how many people really. Okay, Bal Reza, you never heard of it? Yeah, so many other people from Ali Trust College. Really nice to see you guys. Uh, okay, let's see. Yeah, again, no. So maybe most of you guys have never heard of KGSP scholarship. Anyways, let me start from beginning from right now. KGSP scholarship, it's also known as Korean Government Scholarship. It's one of the most prestigious scholarship in the world. And when I say one of the most prestigious, I really mean it. Okay, let me tell you guys. I can count like, on fingertips, which are the best scholarships in the world. The first ones come maybe Fulbright. Then we have Erasmus Plus for Europe. Then we have Turkey Bursary. Then we have Next Scholarship, and then we have this Korean Government Scholarship. So these five are like I've come to know by your profile. Okay, Alias Hassan, welcome. Anyways, so these five scholarships are one of the like most prestigious scholarships in the world, and KGSP you can call it like Fulbright scholarship for Korea. It's again fully funded scholarship. Uh, the main purpose of this scholarship is to build and to produce world leaders. They take people from all over the world, young young scholars, and you have to come here, you have to study here, do your masters or you do your PhD here for the course of 3 years or 4 years, and then so producing, getting a quality education and learning some new knowledge, and like learning a new culture and going back to your home, serving your country. That's one of the main purpose of this scholarship. Second purpose is again to build cultural bridges between between different nations. So what Korea wants, Korea wants cultural relationships between Korea and other countries, so between Pakistan, between Philippines, between Indonesia, between Ethiopia, Nigeria, Mexico. So that's one of the how you can, the main purpose of this scholarship. So to build, to produce great leaders and to build cultural bridges between both the nations. It's again very fully funded scholarship. They give you airfare. So once when you come from Pakistan to Korea, they give you flight. Once you complete your studies, go back to Pakistan. They give you again a flight ticket also, and per month they give you a monthly allowance also. So if you are doing master's or PhD in this scholarship, you almost get $900, which is kind of good. Okay. Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you, Iqbal, for joining. So $900 per month is the allowance they give you. Apart from that, they give you, like, when you come here, they give you $200 settlement allowance. And again, if you are once you start your research work, they give you $240 every semester for your research work. Apart from that, your insurance is covered, your tuition fee is covered. So that means, like, you are coming to Korea, and they are paying you to study, and to experience Korean culture, and to study very well, to write thesis, to do research, to do quality research. That's one of the really good point of this scholarship. You don't pay any penny, even when you go to the embassy. When you go to the embassy, they you don't have to pay for the visa fee. So that's the beauty of these scholarships. Everything is totally covered. Okay, what are the requirements? Jalise Kamran, I'll go step by step. So right now I'm just telling about the scholarship because most of the people, they don't know about it, and after that I'll talk about what are the requirements and how you can apply. So anyways, guys, this is the very prestigious scholarship. Everything is fully funded, fully covered. You don't pay anything. You don't have to contact to any agent. You don't have to ask any people. You don't have to give money. No, everything is totally covered. So these are, again, so how many people apply or they are selected every year from this whole world? So every year there are 780 people. Every year, like 780 people from 156 countries, they get selected for this scholarship. When we talk about Pakistan, in Pakistan, the how to say, the criteria, or the um, total number of Pakistanis who get selected every year is almost 14 or 15 people. It keeps on changing every year. So out of these 780 people, the quota for Pakistan is 14. This year it's 14. When I was back in 2015, it was like 18, I guess. Yeah, it was 18. Rank of Pakistan for winning Korean Government Scholarship. I mean, every number of candidates every year from Pakistan. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, total number of candidates who get selected are 780, and there are 156 countries. Most of the countries, they get select people like only one or two maximum, one or two or three. For example, very very few people. But for Pakistan, it's like 14. It's quite a like good. So there are good chances for Pakistanis to get selected. But again, our population is a lot, so the competition is again very tough. Embassy and direct university. Yeah, Farouk, I will talk about your question. Just I'm going step by step. So after telling about this scholarship, I will talk about it for certificate. Uh-huh. Okay. Sabir Ali Bhutto, anything required like GRE or IELTS? No, it is not required. But anyways, I will talk about it in the requirement section. So you guys know now what is KGSP scholarship. It's one of the most prestigious scholarship in the world. Let me know if you have any question about the scholarship. And how many Pakistanis are selected every year are 14. Okay, now let's see. Now you have the scholarship. There are two ways to apply for this scholarship. First one is applying through Korean embassy in Pakistan, and the second way is applying through the Korean universities directly. That is a different point compared to other scholarships in the world. So you can apply it directly by Korean embassy in Pakistan, or you can apply for Korean embassy directly by applying Korean universities. There are in total 64 universities who are who are, how to say, who have this association with the Korean government to get accept to accept the students from different countries, and there are 64 total universities. So now I tell you, like, there are two ways. One is embassy way, and the other one is university way. There are two ways you can apply. But before apply, there are some requirements for you guys. So I'll just right now I'll talk about what are those requirements. First of all, you can go to the website. I will send you the link, niied.go.kr. I'll send you guys the link after I finish this live session, or you can personal message me and ask me the if you have any more question, or you can comment on this Facebook page, Scholarships Corner, and you will, or otherwise, I run my own page. It's called Facebook Korea Diaries, not Facebook Diaries. It's called Korea Diaries. You can connect me with that page, and I can reply to your questions if you have any. So let me tell you the requirements. First of all, you need to be from one of these 156 countries, and Pakistan is one of them. Pakistan, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, China. It's all one of them, one of those countries. So you guys are, of course, eligible to apply for it. Second one is age. The age restriction is 40 years old. So in order to apply for KGSP scholarship, you have to be 40 years of age. Third requirement is like medically and physically fit. I mean mentally and physically fit. And I'm sure if you guys are watching this session right now, you will be mentally fit. And I hope and pray that you are physically fit also. Uh, Another thing is degree requirement. Okay, that's very important thing. Right now, the applications are open for masters and PhD. So this is Shafiq. This is reply to your question. Right now, the applications are open for masters and PhD. So if you are applying for master's degree by the end of 31st August 2018, your degree should be your bachelor's degree should be completed. So that's one of the main requirements. So if you're applying for masters or applying for PhD degree, your bachelor's or master's degree respectively you should have completed by the 31st of August 2018. If you don't have your how to say the certificate, degree completion certificate or transcripts, you are still eligible to apply for it. You are still eligible to apply for it. You just need to submit a letter like, yeah, I'm expected to graduate by 31st of August. So getting a degree by 31st of August 2018 is very, very important point. The next thing is, uh, if you have ever got selected for this scholarship before and you didn't decided to continue, you are not eligible to apply for it. And once again, a very important point, your GPA. So guys, GPA does matter really. For this scholarship, the minimum requirement to apply for this scholarship is 2.64 GPA out of 4. So I'm really sorry if you guys have lower GPA than 2.64. You guys either share this video to other people or just end this Facebook video, because 2.64 is the least requirement for it. This second I'll for MBA when we should be applied. Okay, Sabir Ali Bhutto, I will reply to your question when you were about the application, deadlines and all that stuff. So, anyways, again, uh, some people ask me if IELTS is required or if you coding language exam is required. Of course, no. You don't need any IELTS. You don't need any topic. You don't need any GRE. You don't need coding language exam. No, nothing is compulsory. But if you have IELTS, if you have topic, or if you have GRE, it's always recommended to submit them, and you will be given higher preference over the people who don't have language exam. So that's really, really important. Habib from Alitos College, welcome. Oh, really, lots of people are watching. It's very nice. Anyways, so these are all the requirements. GPA does matter, and your topic, your IELTS, and your GRE. They won't it's not required, but if you have, it's very, very strong plus. Okay, we talked about what is scholarship. We talked about eligibility required, criteria. So if you are still watching it, I'm sure you are eligible for it. And now comes to required document. What are the documents that are required? So guys, if I'll share the link here after I finish this call. You can go ahead, and get all the documents from there. The main documents are simple: the application form, and then they have like you have to write two reference letters from your professor, two reference letters, and then there is personal statement. Personal statement is why you want to go to Korea, and what are your goals. Once you will be in Korea, what are your achieve? What you will achieve, what you are really thinking to achieve in Korea, and then there is statement of purpose. Statement is purpose basically is your academic goals. So after completing, for example, this degree, what you will do, and or what kind of research work you will be doing once you go there. So these are again one of the documents that are really required, and you can download it all from the website. So you have your personal statement, statement of purpose, your application form, and then there is medical certificate. Then there is like your domicile, your passport copy, and then there is another your reference letter. Yeah, that's also again very important thing. Then your transcripts if you have. These are the documents basically which are really required. But one important thing is like when you ask for the reference letters from your professor, you should submit those reference letter in a sealed copy. So you cannot just open it or like write it yourself and sign it. Give up. That's not work. So it has to be sealed envelope. Anyways, these are all the documents required. Now let's come to the main important section of today's discussion. Like how can you apply for Korean government scholarship program? Anyways, let me see some questions if you guys have. Do let me know. Oh, for Hanu, yeah, this scholarship is also available for undergraduate, but right now this session is for masters and PhD students. But the procedure is almost same. Okay, now we talk about how to apply for this scholarship. Again, like I was telling, there are two means. First of all, uh, why you can apply through embassy, and second thing is like you can apply by the contacting universities directly. So here is the tricky part. Both you can choose one of both the ways. Either you can apply by embassy or you can apply by contacting the professors directly in different universities, in out of 64 universities. You cannot apply in both the ways. If you apply using both the ways, your application will be rejected. No matter if how good or strong your application is. If you try to apply in both the ways, your application will be rejected. So let's talk. First of all, I'll talk about how you can apply from through the embassy route. So Korean government have different their embassies in different countries. For Pakistan also they have their embassy in Pakistan. So once you go to the Korean embassy website in Pakistan, you will find the application documents like Korean government scholarship 2018 documents. All you need to go to that embassy website, and then you can download all the forms from that website. Again, application form will be there, and then reference letter format will be there, and statement of purpose and all the stuff will be there. So once you download all the forms, you fill it out, you fill all the documents, and then you have to send it to the embassy. Again, right now, for all the people who are watching right now I'm just telling the first way to apply for KGSP scholarship, which is applying through embassy. Anyways, okay. So you have downloaded all the documents, you filled in all the documents, and now you have sent back to all the documents to the embassy. Now, first of all, embassy will screen those applications. Let's say there are like 1,500 applications embassy received. Out of those 1,500 applications, embassy will shout out, maybe call 50 people for the interview. After those 50 people, they will again screen out maybe 10 people, and these are the 10 people which have embassy have shortlisted. So out of those 1,500 or 2,000 applications, embassy will only select up to 10 people. That's what I believe every year. After embassy have selected those 10 people, embassy will send their names to the Korean government. The organization which handles this scholarship is called NIIED. So embassy will select this name of 10 people to the NIIED. Now that organization will sort out again or shortlist out of those 10 people. The Korean government will select maybe 7 or 8 people. They again that's like second round of selection. So Korean government will select like maybe out of those 10 maybe 7 or 8 people, and after that, once they have selected those 7 or 8 people, then they will send your names to the universities which you want to apply. Now again, one thing I didn't mention here: once you are applying through the embassy route, you can choose three different universities. So if I'm applying for the through the embassy, I have the option to choose three universities. There are total universities. How many total universities are there? 64. So I can choose three universities. I can send apply, like, okay, I want to apply in this university, and this university I want to do masters in this program. In this university I want to do masters in this program, and blah blah blah. So you have the option to apply in three universities. Once the Korean government shortlists 7 or 8 people out of those 10 people, then they will send you documents to the universities. So first, it's kind of very a long process. First of all, Korean embassy will shortlist you guys. After that, Korean government will shortlist you guys, select you guys, and then they will send you documents to those three universities, and then you have to get accepted in one of those universities. But most of the time, 90% of the time, if Korean government had accepted you, the university will definitely accept you. That's a long process. So first embassy, then Korean government, and then acceptance in the university. But if you have been selected by the Korean government, 90% of the chances, 90% like university will accept you. So from those 10 people selected by the embassy, the final list selected by the embassy will be 6 or 4. So let me tell you guys, for 2018, embassy will shortlist 5 people. So the total number of scholarships which will be given to the students in Pakistan by embassy route are five scholarships. So that's it. This all procedure is all about how you can apply through embassy route. Now there is a different way also, contacting the universities directly. Again, each process has pros and cons. When you're applying from through embassy route, you have the option to choose three universities, right? But if you're applying through directly university route, you only have the option to choose one university. So now it's up to you guys, whichever you want to apply for, it's up to you. You guys can ask your seniors, or my recommendation again, it's up to you guys. You can choose. I decided to go with embassy, and I'm one of those people. But if you guys have lots of research work, it's better to contact the professors directly. So when contacting the professor, it's again very simple. You download all the applications form. You send your all the documents to the university, not to the embassy. So you send your documents all to the university, to the professor. First of all, you should already be talking to the professor, like, hi professor, I am applying for KGSP scholarship and I want to work with you. These are the research work that I have done. And then you send your documents to the professor. If the university accept you, so again, each university has like a quota to accept these KGSP scholarships. It's not like if university is receiving 200 scholarships from different parts of the world. Of course, university cannot accept all the people. They have a different limit. So after you have sent your application, they will screen out, and then they will select. Let's say if they have selected you, I'm sure they will select you guys. So once the university have select you, they will tell your name to the Korean government, and that's it. So if university have select you guys, uh, most of the time Korean government will also select you guys, and that's it. So the process of applying through university is shorter, but you have the option to choose only one university. If the university rejected you, like, you are gone. So both these ways have different pros and cons. I'm sure you guys have understood maybe 70 or 80% of the things, but if you have not understood, just let me know. I will be happy to reply you guys and make things clear. I know it's very confusing, I know, but okay. Anyways, so these are the two procedures, like university and embassy. So you have applied embassy, and you can choose whichever way you want to apply. Now comes to the last thing which I wanted to talk about is the dates. So guys, if you want to apply for through the embassy, you need to go to the Pakistani embassy, South Korean embassy in Pakistan, and in that website they will tell you guys what is the deadline. Right now they have not put up this notification about the Korean government scholarship, but you guys should either contact them personally and ask them what is the deadline, or you just keep on visiting the website every single day, and then tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow you will have all the website and the deadline also. So right now for Pakistani people, I can apply through embassy. Right now there is no date I can see on the website. but you can ask them what is the deadline. But it will be maybe end of February, or it will be end of first week of March. So you have like 3 weeks, maybe maximum 2 weeks for it. And this applying to embassy dates is different. So if you guys are watching, Ahwan Hosey, okay, if you guys are watching from different parts of the world, not in Pakistan, so and if you want to apply for KGSP scholarship, you need to see the deadline in the embassy page of your country. And now come to the deadline for your, if you are applying directly through the universities. Uh, it's again, it's different. There are 64 universities, and all the universities will have different deadlines. So you need to see which university have which deadline. You need, so out of these 64 universities, you can go and check, which university has what deadline, and accordingly you should submit your documents to them. So deadline, again, there is no fixed deadline. It depends on the embassy in that country, and it depends on specific university you are applying to. But most of the time, all the applications will be finished by first week of March. So that means you should start writing your statement of purpose and personal statement, and also get your reference letter from your professor. So this is what I want to talk about the deadline. So, but again, you have the idea, like by the end of first week of March, applications will be closed most of the times. Now talk about like uh, the embassy. If you're applying to embassy will shortlist all the students in May. Yeah, yeah, the first, you will start receiving your call for interviews in April, and in May they will shortlist, like uh, from students from Pakistan. Embassy will shortlist. Okay, these are the 10 people we recommend you. We recommend the Korean government. And in June, there is the final list, which after Korean government decides, and you will come to know in June. And lots of prayer for you guys that I'm sure you will come to Korea. And if you guys do come to Korea, come and say hi to me. Again, yeah, so these are basic deadlines. Visit the Korean embassy website, and you know you will come to know. Okay, job experience counts. Okay, another, let me go through the questions. Okay, any test required? Iqbal Raza, there is no test required. But if you have IELTS or topic, that's a very, very strong point. Or if you have knowledge about Korean language, it's gonna be very, very strong plus point for you. Sabir Bhutto, which universities are available? So Sabir, there are total 64 universities. I will share the link below in the comment section after I finish my Facebook Live. You can go ahead and choose which university you want to. So 64 universities, it's like a lot of universities to choose from, and to choose your area of interest. Please combines job experience count. Well, if you are applying for PhD, I guess your job experience will count. You might be given, preference, I guess. Um, but again, it's your earlier GPA and your research work that you have done. That's what counts more. Okay, Ali Raza, I want to study in MS in electrical engineering at 3.7 GPA, very good GPA. I don't have any publication research work. What are the chances we can try by experience? Okay, Ali Raza, again, very good question. If you have a very good GPA, but you don't have a research work, again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. For people like Ali Raza, I would recommend you guys to apply through embassy. That's a tricky part, really. Um, Again, this is what I believe. Maybe other KGSP scholars might differ from me. I might be wrong also, but according to me, if you have less or very no research work, it's better to apply through embassy, because if you are applying through the university scholar, they don't care about your volunteer work. They don't. They most of the time they won't see your achievements in Pakistan. What they are more concerned about is your research work. Am I right? So if you have research work, go with the university track. But if you don't have research work, I prefer to go with the embassy. Again, that's just only 10 people they select. Well, Iqbal Raza, scholarships. Again, even 10 people, I will not say you cannot be. You can be one of them. Just have the self confidence. And like the most beautiful thing in life is to do which people think you cannot do. So maybe, if people are saying, like, oh, come on, we won't get this scholarship. There are only 10 people out of this whole uh, 20, like 20 crore population of Pakistan. But like, again, if you have self-confidence, you can do that. So don't worry about that people. Just believe in yourself, have faith in Allah Almighty, and I'm sure you will do. I want the dates for MBA scholarship. Uh, so Sabir Ali Bhutto, again, you there is no particular date for any program. You need to go and check the university websites. Let me share the university website with you. Just a second. Uh, okay, okay. I'm sharing one of the link here. You guys can have lots of information from this website, from this link. And if you scroll down, you will find out 64 universities. But at least, like, try to Google stuff, try to search the page, and go scroll down here and there. But if you message me also, I'll definitely I'll reply to your questions and help you out if I can. Okay, please share stipend जितना है. Okay. Maria, yeah. So stipend, again, I was telling you, it's very prestigious scholarship. You get almost $900 per month. So, I mean, come on, $900 is quite a good amount of money. Also, when you reach Korea, they give you $200 um, just to get settled, and it's again very good amount of money. If when you are doing a research, they give you $240 per semester. Apart from that, your tuition fee is covered, your insurance is covered, and your language year is also covered. So yeah, one more good thing about this program is, like, once you have gotten selected for this scholarship, you need to study 1 year of Korean language. Now, most of the people, let me tell you my experience. Most of the people, they feel like, studying our language is bad thing. They will lose 1 year. Like, okay, I did my bachelor's in 2018, and if I go to Korea, I will complete my master's in 3 years. So that's going to be 2021. But my friend will do master in 2020. But no, come on, guys. Who would give a damn to your number of years? No, but trust me, guys, the language you will hear is very important. So don't try to skip this scholarship, like you have to study Korean language for 1 year. No, come on, I believe this is the beauty of this scholarship. You have the opportunity to learn a new language free of cost, and that language will help you out throughout your lifetime. So this is you have to learn Korean language for 1 year, and that's really a beauty of this scholarship. I really love that. Yeah, plus point exactly. Yep. Shahad also joined in, yeah, Stephanie. So, learning a Korean language is also a mandatory part for 1 year. For if you have gotten selected for this scholarship, it's really a good point for you guys. I think it's like I talked about the scholarship in details and how to apply for it, what are the requirements for it, and the deadlines. Again, you need to go to the embassy website of your own country. So if you're watching from Philippines, you need to go to check the Korean embassy website in Philippines. If you're watching from Pakistan, just go to the Korean embassy website in Pakistan and check out what are the dates. And if you're applying to university track, just go and check out the deadlines, on that university's page. Okay, let me know, guys, if you have any other question. Uh, Physiotherapy scholarship. Okay, yeah, that's what field you want to choose. It's again another question. First of all, if you have done bachelor's in engineering, it's always recommended to do a master's in a field related to engineering. So if you have done your master's in a bachelor's in engineering and you want to switch to linguistics, they, I mean, you still can apply, but I believe it's not recommended. So better to stick to the field which you have done your bachelor's or master's in previously. And there are no medical scholarships. So for MBBS or something, I believe there are no. So physiotherapy, Maria, I'm not sure if they have. Most probably, I guess they won't. But again, there are 64 universities. So if you do a little bit of research, go to each university website and check out like what if there is some university which have scholarships in KGSP scholarship or programs in physiotherapy. And if a university out of those 64 university have a program in physiotherapy, of course you can apply for it. But most probably, I believe like medical students, I mean, they can't apply for these scholarships. And yeah, any other question, guys? Work allowed or not in scholarship? Okay, do you have to send the original documents or how about testing them? Okay, again, another question, Alireza. Um, yeah, after you complete your, and then there's another difference between KGSP scholarship and Fulbright scholarship. So once you have completed your master's or your PhD, if you get a job and if you want to live in Korea, it's up to you guys. You can work here, work for some time, 1 or 2 years, and you can go back to Pakistan, serve your country. It's up to you. There is no bond like you have to leave Korea, like Fulbright in USA. So in USA, if you complete your master's or PhD, you have to come back to Pakistan and live in Pakistan for 2 or 3 years. But KGSP is different. So if you want to work here, you can. It's totally up to you. Original documents, yeah, Sabirali Bhutto, you have to send your original documents. But if there is something you cannot get a duplicate, so maybe for example, if you cannot get a duplicate of your university transcript, in that case, you can send your photocopies, but all those photocopies should be attested by the notary office, and you can go to ask someone how you can get attested those documents. Okay, yep. Anyways, guys, let me know if you guys have any question. And it's wow, it's 46 minutes. I guess that's the longest Facebook Live of my whole life. But again, thank you so much for Wada Pridi. You are really doing a great job. Do like the scholarship opportunities, scholarship corner page, and also I'm trying to represent Pakistan in South Korea, and I'm running a Facebook page. It's called Korea Diaries, KoreaDiaries.com. So if you guys you know like this session, you can also just give a thumbs up to that page, thumbs up to this scholarships corner page, and share the video to as many people as you can. But again, I'm just gonna finish this Facebook Live because I'm feeling thirsty and I have to take a coffee. But if you guys have any question, please you know buzz me up, send me a message, send me a talk to on this page. You can leave your comments here. You can personal message me also. Yep, that's it. You can like my Facebook page, KoreaDiaries.com, Korea Diaries, and yep, that's it. But I'm sure, inshallah, you guys will be selected for it. And if you guys come to Korea, yeah, say hi to me. Anyways, it was really nice, really amazing audience. And if you are watching right after the video is finished, after the live video is finished, again, thank you so much, and I hope this session has helped you. Lots of best wishes for you guys, and yep, bye bye from South Korea. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.